Greetings everyone. Welcome to the True North Thunder Show. And here what we have here is Sugar Creek Supply. They made the decals for me, and I couldn't help by buying a whole bunch of decals, believe me. And this is one of the decals I started putting on, mind ya. I'll be doing that to the top here. Anyways, so I might do a video of putting them on, but I started by obviously repainting it. And I'll be taking off the rest of this stuff, like the muffler, protecting bar, the actual bar itself, and repaint it. And I haven't decided to see if I could keep the original yellow on one part of it, you know, or do I want to take it and just redo it all? So they came in with some really cool reproduction stuff that will go up top, and they've got the little choke one, and they even have this decal here too. I didn't stop at that. I couldn't help but they made a whole bunch of stuff, really cool ones too. Well, for the price for the shipping. And then there's one for Husqvarna for, I think, I forget what model. Well, I have the model 268 or something. And there's this, I couldn't help but get decals. And then they also have, which is really cool, once the bar is all completed, you lay this on the bar and it's a stencil, and you pull away and then you just spray, and whatever you see that's white is yellow. That's on the bar, that is. So yeah, check them out. Sugar Creek Supplies, and it's recommended too, when you're applying these on here, to use a to use a clear coat after, because this is aluminum, that's aluminum. I had to treat it with aluminum prep. I'll be painting all the black on it, but yeah. And there's also the choke. The choke labels go right here, and then the main decal's there. And yeah, and why not? It's a collector's saw. It definitely is. So it's a shout out to Sugar Creek Supply. And check them out. If you got any chainsaws you want to redo, some old, like for instance this one is actually a collectible. It's a Pro Mac 1000. Yes. And it's only made it for 1 year, and before that, in 1975, this saw was made through Partner, and for 1 year only, McCulloch decided to do this one, and it's actually quite collectible. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to repaint it and sell it, or just repaint it and just to say I have a really cool collectible chainsaw. Well, then again, if someone dropped me the right amount of money, I would say sure, no problem. But yeah, all this was all removed, stripped, and they didn't do a proper job, because aluminum is a tricky stuff to paint. It really is. It really is. Believe me, painting hydraulic winches with aluminum and making sure the paint doesn't flake off, that was a big challenge. So you got to prep the aluminum properly. There is aluminum prep. It's very toxic, but what I end up using was vinegar, like canning, not canning vinegar, pickling vinegar. It's a little more acidic, and it sizzled, and I sanded it, and as soon as it was sanded and dried, you got to put paint on, because aluminum likes to oxidize really quickly. So there we go, everybody. A little shout out and say hello to everybody, and this is what I'm working on right now. And I had to wait a little while for them. They custom make the decals too, but it is recommended to put a clear coat on it after, which I have. Make sure you get all the air bubbles out. Well, thank you for stopping by. the True North Thunder. So Thunder here will maybe one day make this thing roll. It does not have spark. It's either a coil or a ignition chip. Well, I can't really call it a chip as ignition. Sure. It's made by Bosch. So I like it just because it's just a monster. Great compression, by the way. Tested the compression there. It's like 110. Oh, really? So have a great day, everybody. And if you want to check out, they also do special carburetor. They remake carburetor kits. I'm not kidding. So check them out. Sugar Creek Supplies. They make remanufactured decals. Wonderful job. Easy to apply. Of course, you know, if you've been putting on decals for years, and they're pretty good. But they do recommend a clear coat over top. Emailed them before I told them what I was doing, and they even have a link where you can actually put your chainsaw after it's done, and you can display it, and they may even use it. So, hey, there we go. Got to keep this baby looking good because it's only made for 1 year, 1976, with McCulloch. But a year before that, when it first appeared, was under partner, and yeah, strange, weird saw. And if someone out there stumbles across this and is interested in the saw, I am willing to let it go. For the right price, of course. Otherwise, it's a cool saw. And like I said, all this stuff, I'll be taking the black and I'll be making sure it's satin and make sure the bar, I mean, even once I'm painted, I might actually wrap it, you know. Like really, I might just do a nice wrap on there. So there we go, everybody. Have a great day. Pro Mac 1000, man. Yeah, Pro Mac 1000.